your grave concerns and implementation regrets about the Common Core, do those extend to the rollout of the PARCC exam this month?
Not yet, because I don't know how the PARCC exam went. You see, listen, we're going to have to test everybody. We are going to have to test. We need to know where your children stand. We need to know whether they're learning or they're not learning. We need to know whether they're at grade level, and we can't tell that just from what grades they get in class. There's too much variability, teacher to teacher, and all of you know this. So we have to test. Now we're going to see what the results of PARCC look like. What I concluded as governor was NJ Ask was a failure. And we were not getting the kind of information we needed to be able to suit the education to try to make sure our children are college or career ready. And so I'm not going to kill PARCC before we even take PARCC. And I don't know, quite frankly, how people understand, because I don't yet, whether PARCC works or it doesn't. We'll always be in the process of reevaluating PARCC, but we can't even evaluate it yet because no one's taken it until now. It's the first time we've taken it. So I understand that everybody's up in arms about testing and all the rest of this, but we have to test sometime. We have to figure out whether your kids are learning or they're not. And then we have to adjust what we do as an educational community. And you're going to want this done at the state level. You're not going to want it done at the federal level, because the further education gets away from the community, the tougher it is for parents to have an impact on it, and the less reliable I think it's going to be when you don't even know who the children are you're dealing with. So I don't have any concerns about PARCC yet, because no one's finished PARCC yet. Now we've taken PARCC. We're going to get the results from PARCC. We're going to see what it looks like. And I met with the education commissioner last week. There were all these stories that came out beforehand about what a nightmare it was going to be and how horrible it was going to be on rollout and computers weren't going to work and all the rest of it. And as it turns out, we got very few of those stories. Very few. It worked pretty well as we've rolled it out. And I would urge parents, please, before you even know whether the test has efficacy or not, don't opt your kids out of it. We're going to have to test kids. And I'm going to try to make sure that we test them as reasonably as possible. So I'm aware of it. I'm concerned about it, but I'm not yet gravely concerned, because I only get gravely concerned based upon facts, not based upon feelings, at least on this area. So that's where we're headed. Let's see where the numbers come in later this year, and then we'll make an evaluation before the next school year. Thanks for bringing it up. I appreciate it.